Awesome, brothers. Welcome back to our Major Academy Saturday workshop. I feel like it's been forever and a day since we all collectively have connected. We miss you guys on the soundboard Thursday. If you was not on there, you missed hearing from our very own leading man mentors, Brother Kenny McCord, Brother Malcolm, Brother Mark Peace, Brother Lee. Phenomenal presentation. Them talking about Black history heroes. Mentors save the day. You guys have heroes right here in front of you. These guys are heroes in their own way as mentors. As Brother Marcus stated earlier, take advantage of your heroes, right? They're here to not only save you, but they're here to support you and help guide you in the right direction during this mentoring experience. I know it's different for all of us doing this virtual connection, but we as an organization is doing our very best to stay connected with you guys, not only through our workshops, but also through our social interventions and also our soundboards. So again, I want to start out, guys, as you know, we're face to face. Brothers, we good?
Good.
Good.
Brothers, we good?
We good.
Awesome. And guys, even as you're saying that, you guys can type within the comment section, and even as each mentee shares during their presentation, you guys can comment on your brother as he presents as well. Encourage him as he goes through his presentation. At this time, we're going to ask someone to volunteer reciting the identity creed. We'll take a volunteer first, and then we'll move forward. Not all at the same time, good brothers. I try not to, call anyone, but if we have to, we'll go ahead and allow Brother BJ to do it for us. Go ahead, Brother BJ. Sound us off.
Brothers, we good?
We good.
Brothers, we good?
We good.
Who am I? Standing on the
word
of God, expecting nothing but the best, reaching far within myself, within the depths of my heart. My heart speaks volumes every day, and it keeps me alive. As I live out my dreams, I'll never give up on life. I'm still standing on the word of God, expecting nothing but the best. Who am I? A child of the Most High God. Who am I? A child of the Most High God. Who am I? A child of the Most High God.
Awesome. Thank you, brothers. Thank you for that. Off the screen because this is our intro chap today. So we need you guys to keep your phone, your videos mute, but we need everyone to come off of video. Everyone needs to come off of video, mentees, Brother Kevin, Brother Jamari. Make sure we stay interactive. We want to make sure everyone is engaged. And Brother Evan, also going to encourage you to come off, go back on video and change into the proper attire, okay? White shirt, black tie, okay? You can go ahead and do that at this time. Okay, awesome. All right, good brothers. So today we're talking about Black history heroes living on the earth. As we go into Black History Month, this is an important moment in time where we can reference back to those who have contributed and made some type of contribution, not only to Black history, but also to your own life as well. So as we discussed about this month and this day, we thought it'd be important that you guys consider someone within your own family, and consider someone that you think that's close to you, that's making some major contributions in the earth. So you guys all have received the criterias in terms of what the presentation looks like. Our mentors will be giving honest feedback. This is an open space, guys. This is not about speaking to you negatively, but we are expecting nothing but the best, right? That's a part of our creed. The mentors will give feedback as each of you present in your own way, all right? You have the criteria, and we're looking to make sure that you guys have hit every mark within that criteria presentation, okay? And as you present, You have at least 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to rush, right? Take your time, speak loud, speak proud. We want to make sure we can hear you, okay? Speaking to the screen, so we can make sure that we are listening to every word that is being shared. So, but before we dive in, we're talking about Black heroes. Can someone just help me understand what is a hero? When you talk about the word hero, what is a hero? When you hear the word hero.
In my opinion, a hero, someone who's there doing the right thing, trying to, offer their services or offer something that's greater to somebody else in order to help them or do something that can help someone else in need or, etc.
Someone else. What is a hero?
You go ahead, Donovan. You can go there.
To me, what I think a hero is a person that is optimistic for one, and that sets like a prime example of doing what's right in the community. And like if they're by themselves, they'll do what's right as well.
Great, great, great.
I think a hero is who is being a leader to the world, helping people that needs their help, and just being a leader mostly.
Yeah. And then secondly, before we dive in, why are heroes important in today's time, right? We know heroes were important, right, in history, but what about now? Why do you think, when you think about the definitions that these brothers gave, why do you think heroes are so important right now? Because you guys are going to talk about them today. Why do you think they're important?
I feel like they're important right now as a modern day because now you don't see a lot of people trying to do the right thing, or like Donovan said, optimistic about the right things, that have good intentions, and they just need that hope or that role model to get them through their day, something to motivate them so they can do better.
Yeah.
Jamari, if you could lower your camera just down a little bit, just lower your camera a little bit. I can see the top of your, there you go. Thank you, sir. Perfect.
Someone else. Why are heroes important in 21st century right now? Why? And leader man mentor, you guys can chime in as well. It's an open conversation before we dive in. And for those who just joining, please come off of video. This is an engaging conversation today, as each presenter will share. We want to make sure that we can see each of you. So if you're just joining in, bless you, Brother Donovan.
Yeah, gentlemen, I think I'm gonna give you my adage about heroes. I think we need modern day heroes today for living examples to kind of help motivate us, stimulate us, encourage us to kind of keep fighting a good fight. Times as Jamari just spoke and said that, it's times are tough and they can get kind of rough. But if you don't have a hero in your environment, in your setting, it can be kind of you feel like you're by yourself. You know the right thing to do, but you don't have the I guess the living example of doing the right thing. So the modern day heroes is those individuals who say, you know what, we're going to do the right thing even when nobody's looking. We're going to do the right thing because it's what's required, what's needed, and the right thing may not be helping me, but the greater benefit may be for somebody else.
When you think about heroes, thank you for sharing that, Brother Kenny. This is a thought. I thought about this on my way over to the office. When you think about heroes, when you think about cartoon heroes, when do heroes often come to save the day? Anybody ever thought about when heroes come to save the day? When are they often coming to save the day?
When other people are in danger.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there a certain time? Is it in the daytime, nighttime?
It's around the clock.
Mm.
Yeah, it could be 24 hours. Batman works 24 hours, so.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys are right.
Right, and the thing about it is, we kind of go into this conversation today. Think about the Black history heroes who made a contribution, right? I think all of you guys are right? Specifically, I thought about Black history heroes saving the day at night. There was many times during the night hour where a lot of our Black history heroes were free and enslaved. A lot of that took place in the nighttime, right? Because again, when you think about slavery and the history of slavery, if they tried to escape in the daytime, they would probably get killed, right? So again, thinking about those Black history heroes during slavery time, in those days where individuals wanted to be free, they had to do those types of things at nighttime. And even when you think about, again, the different heroes that you guys talked about in cartoons, yes, they do save the day around the clock, but also when I've watched cartoons growing up, I always remember them saving the day at night. It's always something about that nighttime. Someone is saving the day at nighttime is a different type of feel. It's a different type of moment. It's the action that they provide at nighttime out of nowhere. They come and save the day for that moment of those who need to be rescued. But that was just a thought today. I want to get out the way, allow you guys to present today on the Black history heroes living on the earth, saving the day. So first we have Brother Donovan Summers, and as he shares, you guys can comment within the comment session, and then we'll allow our mentors to give feedback. And if anyone want to give feedback, it's an open dialogue as well. So Brother Donovan, you're on mute.
Yes, I have a PowerPoint, but I'm sharing my Zoom from my phone. So how is that going to work? Do I need the Zoom link on my computer or?
Yes, sir. You do.
Yeah, if your PowerPoint's on your computer, yeah, you need
Yep.
that.
So if you're sharing a PowerPoint, thank you for sharing that, Brother Malcolm. You do need to be on your computer, guys. You need to be on your computer. So we'll move on to go to Brother Sean until he comes back. We'll go ahead to Brother Sean Campbell.
Okay, y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You can see the presentation?
Yes, sir. You can start.
Yeah, we can see it.
Just loading. I got my presentation, The Truth, I did on February 25th, 2021. My name is Sean Campbell. For my Black history here, I chose Dr. J. I chose Dr. J because he symbolizes what African Americans can achieve. The reason I chose Dr. J because most people look over Dr. J, because most people talk about Oscar Robertson, because he was before Michael Jordan, Will, or Bill Russell, and etc. Then he inspired, because he's from New York, so he has a lot of people, in the New York area, especially like Brooklyn. There's a lot of poor kids, like let's say Brooklyn's poorer than Manhattan. So he inspired a lot of kids that helped them achieve their goals by showing them he can do this with, what's not what I'm saying, it's like, well, other race like Caucasian men and stuff. So he proved that he was probably one of the greatest players ever played in the league by showing that. Then facts about him, heal his communities, because he donates money to them, to people who need them. And I showed a picture of Candace Parker because she was inspired by him, and I want to show like more than just one Black figure in each slide. So then some of the achievements were, it was a one-time NBA champion, league MVP, and a multiple-time All-Star. Then for my superhero, I chose Chadwick Boseman or Black Panther or T'Challa. I chose him because he somebody showed hard and very hard work in real life and in the film, because he was going against cancer when he made Black Panther. Then both of them are very, but I don't say they're both similar, because they both show like a good role model for kids, and I always tell them how to keep pushing each other and stuff. And it's like very important, especially as you're a kid growing up. then what I learned from this lesson was that African Americans can achieve their goals and become whatever they want to. They like put their mind to it. Then
Great.
that ended the video. Can't hear it.
Yeah. Great job, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Great job.
You about to play a video.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it. Go ahead, play it again.
I'm sorry if I keep lagging.
What can I say? Mamba out.
I'm sorry for the lag.
Great job.
And that was it.
Cool.
Awesome. Floor is open for questions, both mentees and mentors for Sean.
Brother Campbell, Sean Campbell, this is Mentor Malcolm. So I wanted to hear it again. I was to make sure because I sound like it's breaking up a little bit, but why was Dr. J your Black History hero?
Because he's symbol. I really told Dr. J because I know people talk about Jordan, Oscar Robertson, people basically, and a lot of people somebody that was better than Dr. J, but Dr. J really helped the African American community. Like he was honestly a big factor of that. And before there was MJ, and he was a little ahead of Magic too. That's why I had chosen. A lot of people look over him.
I liked how you showed other Black athletes that were influenced by Dr. J. So you're showing, I liked how you brought in the correlation, how you showed the influence and the impact and the people that he helped produce, showing Candace Parker.
Thank you.
Don, Brother Campbell, what made you choose that particular song that you played on there? Why you choose that song?
I got on a commercial, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It shows the value of it. It does lift up people. You just keep lifting people up, you know. And Dr. J never signed a $1 million contract. He was the greatest basketball player ever, but never signed a $1 million contract.
Awesome. Any other mentees have any questions for Sean? Awesome. Great job, Sean.
Great job.
We'll move forward back to you, Donovan.
And at the press presenting, wait, where is that at? Come on my computer.
Share screen.
Oh, share screen. I see it.
There at the bottom, yeah.
It's right here. Okay.
Familiar. The guy looks familiar.
Okay.
I had a double take.
Me too.
Okay, so I did Black History Heroes by Donovan Summers. I'm part of the Gold Zone. I forgot to put the date, so my fault. But okay, so the Black History hero that I chose was Mr. Marcel Anderson. So I'm gonna give you a couple of background information. His hometown is Spartanburg, South Carolina. He graduated from St. Augustine's College in Raleigh, North Carolina. He is a part of the Kappa Alpha Psi. Sorry, he's a part of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity incorporated. So nice that they say it twice. There you go. The reason why I chose him as my Black hero, for one, I see myself in Mr. Marcel. He always tell me this all the time. He's a good coach as far as with my grades and with my personal life as well. When I think of when I think of Mr. Marcel, I always think of the word mogul. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the term mogul means an important, powerful, or influential person. So he can be influential through Christ, through mentorship, and through his music. I needed a mentor, and God led me to Mr. Marcel. He's also a good man with good character, and he's also a man of God. His contributions, he's a family man. He has 4 brothers. He's a mentor to many. He's a brother, a father figure, an entrepreneur, a role model, an author, and a man of faith. He also spreads the word of God through his music and his word. He is a mentor to many. He's helped contribute to my success. And whenever I need a person who has like a lot of connections, I can always count on Brother Marcel. Mr. Marcel has made many contributions to his community, but my favorite memory that he's done so far are the turkey drives to the families in Southeast Raleigh. So we do this every year with Accelerating Men, and that's what I really enjoy, is to give back to other families who are in the need. One unique thing about Mr. Marcel was when I discovered that he also sings neo soul. So it was like a couple of months ago, him and Mr. Marcus was holding a concert, like a virtual concert on Facebook. And I walked downstairs and I saw Mr. Marcel on the screen. He was singing Anthony, what's the dude's name? Yeah, Anthony Hamilton. I'm sorry. Anthony Hamilton on Best of Me. So I was like, is that ain't Anthony Hamilton? And then it was like, nah, that's Mr. Marcel. So I was like, oh, I didn't know he could sing neo soul. I thought he just sung like just gospel, just straight gospel. So that was a thing I learned about. Not a common superhero, but a superhero that could relate to Mr. Marcel is Luke Cage, aka the Power Man. He's one of the first Black Marvel heroes. He mostly has like great strength. He's immune to weapons. A connection that I can make between these two are that weapons formed against them shall not prosper. And that's what I get from when I see Luke Cage and when I see Brother Marcel.
Cool.
I think that's it.
Yep. Luke Cage is the man.
Before Black Panther. So
yeah, that's one of my favorite too. I got a couple of shirts, Luke Cage shirts. So let me think. Questions. I really like I just have a comment. I really like how you highlighted in each PowerPoint the actual topics that you were covering based on the criteria that was given. So I think that was good. It made it easier for me to follow it and know what you were actually talking about for each detail for that superhero or the Black history hero also.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I tell you, Brother Donovan, I'm impressed. You know, if I didn't know Brother Marcel, I would say you was kissing up. But because I know the man who you just spoke of, I too agree. He's one of my favorite heroes as well, superheroes as well.
Thank you. Any more questions?
Well, I have a comment. I want to say thank you. It's always an honor. I'm sure that as the Leading Man Mentors was represented on Thursday, it's not all about me. It's about the the collaborative efforts and the shared vision. But to hear that today, brothers, I don't know if you guys ever seen me cry, but we're choked up a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. We brothers show emotions, and it's an honor to have hear this, because sometimes you do these things, right? And sometimes you don't know the impact that you make on people, right? You guys understand why, may not understand why we do it, but I know the mentors know why we do it. So when we hear, when we don't hear you guys respond to us, as Brother Marcus said, we got to do better, right? We got to do better. We're here, right, to make a connection with you guys, right? And we want to make sure that you guys are staying connected consistently, because we understand that times are hard for many during this time of the pandemic. So again, just to hear these words again, I'm appreciative, I'm thankful. Totally threw me off guard again. Never take it lightly for the role that I'm in and the things that I do. Not perfect, but I strive for excellence in everything that I do. But I'm grateful again for this moment. Yeah. So again, thank you, Brother Donovan. Anyone else have any questions? Awesome. All right. So we'll move on to Brother Kevin.
Brother Kevin, are you ready?
Like he's typing. Brother Kevin, can you hear us?
Said your mic's not working?
You're on mute.
You're on mute. We'll give you a chance to work the mute portion, and we'll move on to Antonio. I don't see him on here, so we'll move on to Barry. Barry Garner.
All right. All right, can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so I've titled my presentation Black History Heroes Living on Earth. So first off, what it means to be a hero, I wanted to start off with a quote from Stan Lee. And he says, that person who helps others simply because it should or must be done and because it is the right thing to do is indeed without a doubt a real superhero, which I definitely hold true with the people I've picked later on in the list, but I had to condense it down to one person. So what it means to be a Black history hero, someone in the Black community who is always working to push the community forward in whatever field they are in. So right now we are about to enter the Black Hero Hall of Fame. First up, we have Andrew Batchelor. His superhero alias is King Batch. He used to be a Viner and then became a famous actor. And one of his mottos right now is quit when you're on top, be the king. Next up, we have Usain Bolt. His alias is the Lightning Bolt. And one of his mottos is run your best and the rest will take care of itself. Next up, we have Andre Romel Young. His alias is Dr. Dre. His sidekick is Slim Shady. And one of his mottos is through true talent, hard work, and passion, anything can happen. Next up, we have Kamala Harris. Her alias is the Vice President. And her motto is, you may be the first, but make sure you're not the last. Next up, lastly, we have Mark Phillips. His alias is Supreme Dreams, and his motto is Real Dreamers Change the World. And together, they all represent the Justice League. But today, we're only going to be talking about one member in particular, Wonder Woman, who is represented by Kamala Harris. So here are some Kamala Harris facts. She was born in Oakland, California on October 20th, 1964. She was a senator and the Attorney General for California before she became the vice president. And she is of she's of Jamaican and Indian descent. And why did I choose this Black history hero? She's 100% a leader in whatever she does. She's definitely a role model, as she has said many things. She did a lot of things many people didn't think could have been done. And from what I know, she has a strong moral compass. And definitely she is a Black woman who has done amazing things. One thing this hero has done for the Black community is be the Vice President of the United States, because she's not only the first female, not only the first Black, but also the first Asian Vice President. And why did I choose Wonder Woman? She's also a role model. She also has a strong moral compass, which can be seen because if I remember correctly, in one of the comic books, she tied her lasso of truth around her, so she could only tell the truth because she didn't want to lie to anyone. And she is also a leader, and she is of Greek descent. And how they are similar, they're good role models for women, and they show that you don't have to be a white American to be successful. And even though I didn't talk about everyone in the Justice League, I thought it was very important to talk about Kamala Harris, since she is definitely a Wonder Woman.
Okay. BJ, that was very, very good. I liked how you started off with the Stan Lee reference, and then you basically had the person's name, and then you had the aliases. It flowed. Like, I need to get you to do some of my work presentations. That was really, 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 really good, well put together, and I like how the whole presentation flowed greatly.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. That was great how it flowed, and I like how you named not just one, but like 4 or 5 different superheroes, and then you correlated them with real living people that we have now. So you actually did more than what we asked of you to do, but that was great. I love that.
Thank you.
I like it because you reach across lines, brother DJ. BJ, you know, a lot of time we as men pull a man out as a superhero, but you reach across the line and found a strong Black woman, and that's amazing within itself. So hey, bro, my hat goes off to you. Great job.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
I would just like to say this, Brother BJ, well done. For one, I'm glad that you added heroes from previous times with heroes of today as well. A prime example is Supreme Dreams, for one. I remember I used to watch him. I still watch him when he was with RDC or World One, and he was doing the LeBron skits, and now he's making multi-millions and with his new videos, the Anime House. So, and I also remember watching King Batch on Vine when Vine was still a thing. So job well done.
Right. Thank you.
Right. Great job, BJ. Good job, Gold Zone. Great presentation. I'm learning a lot, I'll tell you, in these presentations. So thank you guys, what you guys are doing. So next we'll move on. Kevin, are you ready yet? Still working through the mute? Okay. All right, we're going to keep moving forward. Jamari, Avery.
Lower your camera, Jamari.
So,
You have some interference or network issues going on, Jamar.
All right, we're gonna come back to Jamari. We're gonna keep moving. Let's go to Marcus Martin. Marcus, you're up. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Brother Marcus. The Marcus Martin.
Yes, sir. When I'm ready to my camera, I use the bathroom. My fault.
You're up.
All right. All right. Come up. So this is my Black Earth presentation. My name is Marcus Martin. I'm in the Gold Zone, and yeah, that's my Black Earth presentation. So come here. All right. So my Black hero is my dad. You know, I didn't want to go out and do somebody based like Martin Luther, Michael Jordan, and do my dad, because my dad's a person who, you know, he showed me in life, you know, that it's mind over matter always. He's the biggest impact on my short lifetime. He's loved me every day. He's never told me anything wrong. This is my hero. This is the person I want to be when I grew up. This is why I chose my dad. His uniqueness. What makes him so special is you know, he's impacted me, he's helped me grow. And like I said, he's never told me anything wrong. And I can remember multiple times when, you know, I would come home from school sometimes and, you know, ask him, why don't they look like me in my classroom? Or, you know, why do I can't do these things that they do? And he would tell me that you have to make yourself uncomfortable to be comfortable. And, you know, it stuck with me. And it's just like, I've only heard that from him. No one else has ever told me that in my life, and it stuck with me. And it just made me, it's just molded me who I am today. And the contributions he's made, he was able to raise and nurture a family, something a lot of fathers are not able to do in this day and age. And he was able to lead his family and position them in the right position and put them in the best position possible to do anything they want to do. And he's always told me, you can be anything you want to be, anything. You just have to put the work behind it. And that's what he's always been. And his facts and contributions. So my dad, he's worked for UPS and he's worked for solid waste. And you know, he's always putting somebody else in front of him or thinking about someone else before himself. And he's always trying to help somebody, or always trying to, you know, do a good deed, or always trying to, you know, make sure that his family or somebody else is good, is well off, and, you know, is able and stable to be, you know, made for life. And then, you know, one unique fact of my dad, in spring 1985, he pledged Kappa Alpha Psi, the greatest fraternity in the world. We all know this. And, you know, one day I hope I can follow in his footsteps. That'll be great. And, you know, the superhero, you know, basic, but, you know, it means a lot. The superhero I chose was Superman. And the reason I do this because, you know, he's always come to save the day. And he's showing me what strength is like, not only physically, but mentally, having mental strength and being able to do things, and, you know, being able to have mental strength and going through a process, and, you know, it's always mind over matter. In relations, you know, my dad's like Superman, always find a way to save the day. Like I said, shows strong as well as physically and mentally. And how can I keep spreading and sharing my hero around the world? You know, the best way I can keep spreading and sharing my hero is, you know, to live out his legacy. You know, the things that he has taught me, make sure that I'm sharing the knowledge with somebody else. Make sure I'm sharing the knowledge with people around me, my peers, making sure that they're okay. Because my dad, you know, the things that he's taught me is just stuff that, you know, the regular person or the regular, you know, may not get in their household because they don't have that parent or don't have that support system. And my dad has always told me, you're supposed to share what I've taught you with the world, and make sure that, you know, you value things around you and value people around you, so that when you help them, they can help you back. And that's my presentation.
Wow.
Very good job. Can you go back to your first slide again?
My first slide. This one right here?
Yeah, I thought, no, yeah. And tell, wow, you know, I'm speechless right now. I don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother McCoy.
I am too. You know, I'm like Brother Marcel now, man. I am tears are in my eye because Marcus, I know your father from a personal level, and I know you from a personal level, and I've seen the growth. Bruh, you are, I'm so proud to be a part of a celebrated man and have you on our tour list, bro, and your family.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. That's it.
Any more questions? Any more comments?
I do want to say this though. The message that your dad has been like teaching you, being comfortably uncomfortable. I got this made on a shirt, man. Like for real. I wear this as a statement shirt. The story behind this was I was at a DJ gig in Greensboro, and it was like a bunch of DJs, and the dude that usually like is the voice for the Chicago Bulls, he was there. So he gave me this shirt that said "comfortably uncomfortable," and I wear it almost everywhere I go. I wear it to concerts. Some people thought it was like a statement shirt. So you gotta learn how to be comfortably uncomfortable.
That's the one thing you always tell me. Always tell me.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna steal that motto, man. I'm gonna steal that motto. I'm gonna use that. Oh, that's awesome. You guys never cease to amaze.
No. Awesome job, guys. Gold Zone is representing one of the reasons why we put them first, Purple Zone. Again, want to make sure that they lead by example. And we're excited, again, for everybody today in sharing their presentations. Everyone so far has been doing well, and we know everyone's going to continue to do well. Your presentation is your presentation. Again, we are going to give feedback, but your presentation, if you follow the guidelines, the criteria, you're fine, right? So before we go into the Purple Zone, Kevin, are you good with the unmuting your camera? Okay, if need be, if you can, maybe we'll put you at the end, and we'll try to figure out so we can help navigate work through the challenge collectively. So I know we got some tech guys here that can probably help you. All right, so we'll move into the Purple Zone. We'll have Brother Joe Ross go. Brother Joe, good to see you, Brother Joe.
And pull your camera down a little bit, Joel, so we can see you. There you go, perfect.
Right. I don't know how to make this part full screen, so I'm gonna have to do it.
You can hit the
from the beginning.
Go ahead, Marquise.
I was gonna say you hit from beginning. It should go full screen.
Black history hero Herman Badger. He was born on September 18, 1933, and he graduated from Johnston County Training School in Smithfield. On October 13, 1954, he enlisted in the United States Army and served 2 years active duty and 6 years as a reservist. He was a member of St. Anna Masonic Lodge in Garner. He was a teacher and trainer for many of New Masons. They host golf tournaments in his memory each year to raise money for community service events. He was a Superman. My granddad was my hero because he was my Superman. I saw him because he was strong and smart. He taught me a lot about his helping people. He was strong and many people look up to him. He was a giver. He helped many people who were hungry and needy, feeding the hungry and served as a pillar in our community. He died on December 4th, 2017. A tree was planted in his honor in the Pascal National Forest. My granddad was my superhero because he taught us the importance of family. He taught to love and care for one another. I know I am a better person because of him.
Okay. Good job. Questions? Joe?
I'm gonna go back to the main screen.
Great job, Brother Joe. I don't have a question, but I do want to have an overall comment. I am so pleased that, you guys are looking within to find your superheroes, because they're the individuals who help mold you guys in your personal lives on a daily basis. We so often give contribution to outside folk that are not a non-living folk, or just people that's not within our dwelling. But it's very enlightening to really see, how you guys are playing contributed to your family members. And I'm pretty sure your family members are loving it as well, because it's a great thing.
And Brother Joel, question I have, you say a tree was planted in his honor. Have you had the opportunity to see the tree?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. That's definitely something to do if you ever get a chance to see it.
Awesome. Any more comments or questions? Any of the mentees or mentors? Brother Joe? It's good to learn about your family member. Thank you for sharing that. All right, we'll move right on. We have Brother Evan Brown. Evan Brown.
Can you guys see this?
Yep.
All right. So I chose Malcolm X.
Can you put it on the full slide, please?
Sir?
Can you do it as a slideshow?
Oh, yes. I chose Malcolm X because he was a leader in the civil rights movement. He was a minister, and he wanted Black people to stay safe from white aggression because, the time they were living in was the 60s, and a lot of dangerous stuff happened back then. How Malcolm X was unique. He had a different perspective of things. He was more of a person to fight back against the racist Caucasian peoples. More than be peaceful with the Caucasian peoples like Martin Luther King was. What contributions Malcolm X made on Earth? He taught people to stand up for what they believe in and don't be afraid no matter what. His speeches also developed the Black nationalist ideology. One thing Malcolm X did to save the community. He taught African American people to accept themselves as Black people. He taught them to gain more self-respect for themselves. One unique finding about Malcolm X, he helped the Nation of Islam gain more popularity. And sadly, the FBI followed his every move, but he still said what he had to say. I chose Black Panther as my Black superhero. Why I chose Black Panther? I chose Black Panther because he's a cool guy. He's a kind person and cares a lot about his people in Africa and Wakanda. He is physically strong and was a good martial artist. How the heroes relate. They both care about their people and are both leaders of the organizations they are in. I'm done.
Awesome.
Great job.
Thank you.
Open for questions, comments, mentees, mentors.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You know how to like unshare this? I don't see a button or. Oh.
Yeah,
okay, I got it.
Okay. Oh, great job. Great job. As you probably read earlier this month, I shared some information or a quote from Malcolm X, and he definitely made a major contribution into Black history and his role into society. Of course, being a unique individual. Today, I think I would relate to him in a certain way. From my hair color, as you guys can see, I dyed it. So I think we are similar. We're similar in ways in being unique and owning who you are. So I think, again, as someone I know, Brother Kenny McCoy talks about quite a bit. So I'm not sure if you have anything that you want to share with you, Brother.
Yeah, I too. Malcolm X is one of my superheroes as well. But the thing I gravitate from him more than anything else is the fact that he taught us how to be proud of who we are, and just understand that your differences are unique, and all because you're different, that doesn't mean you're less than, and to always walk forward, head held high. So self-pride is man, it's everything. I enjoyed your presentation.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, Brother Matthew. Good job, Devin.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, my Black hero presentation is Barack Obama. He was born August 4th, 1961, and was president from 2009 to 2017. I made my presentation February 25th. Why I chose Barack Obama. I chose Barack Obama because he was a great president in 2009 to 2017. He also was the first Black president. I also chose him because he would be great for what is happening today with the racial things going on. Why he was special to me. Barack Obama was special to me because he was special to everyone else. All the other brothers and sisters loved him, not just only because he was the first Black president. It was because he made everyone feel comfortable and feel like it was good to have him. What gift did Barack did for this earth? His gift to us was to be first Black president of the United States. Barack Obama did his best to stay with us, but he had to leave in 2017. His gift was for Black people and others to do their best in life. How he saved our community. He helped with health problems. He gave more education. He helped with labor markets, incomes, and poverty, and accomplished other things too. What was one unique fact about Barack Obama? I learned that he played basketball. It was very interesting that he played basketball. When I researched that he played, I thought that he was one of the very cool guys and a brave man. And last thing I thought was unique was that he went to Harvard. Harvard is a very good school, and since he went there, I always thought I might go there too.
All right.
And my superhero was Black Lightning. Black Lightning is a 4-season show with Cress Williams, Nefessa Williams, China Ann McClain, and Jordan Calloway. Why I chose Black Lightning? I chose him because he was the first thing that came to mind, but I really chose him because he saved the racism just like Obama did, and they both also were superheroes and saved the world. How they relate? They both relate by helping people that needed help and also saving the world. They're different by Barack being president and Black Lightning being a superhero and a TV show. How I would share the information to the world. I would share it to the internet, like my social media, or share it to Google, newspaper, and I might even talk to my friends and tell them to share it with other people. In the pictures of Barack Obama and Black Lightning.
Cool.
Good job, Matthew.
Great job.
Great presentation.
Thank you.
Questions, comments?
I tell you, your choice of former President Barack Obama was a great choice because former President Barack Obama not only told people that they can achieve and be anything, but he showed people. He was a great messiah for the Black community, for Black young men. I recall, and this is a personal experience I had, I was in an environment of 1,000 young men, and to sit back and realize that, you know, you can become a president of the United States of America. That was unthought of during my time, you know, it was unheard of. And to be able to see that there is a young Black man who sat in these seats and now is a president is awesome, you know. So, hey, I tip my hat off to you, brother. Keep, you know, striving for what you strive for and move forward, man. Thank you for sharing.
Anyone else have anything from Matthew? Great job, Matthew. Great presentation.
Great job.
Great job. Okay, we're going to move into Jackson, then we're going to wrap around back to our Goal Zone members. Jackson.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
make it full screen. Okay.
Oh, who I chose from our presentation? I chose Clifford Harrison as a celebrity from our presentation. I chose Clifford Harrison because he saved many lives and is a great role model. He is unique because he is a popular rapper and actor. One example of him saving a life was a woman in a car crash at a Popeyes. He aided the woman until paramedics came. Another example was him talking someone out of suicide. The superhero I chose was Superman. I chose Superman because he fights against villains to save people and is a big role model because of that. Superman and Clifford Harrison are similar because they both saved lives of people and became big role models for the community. And that's it.
Comments, questions for Jackson?
I'll say, Jackson, your superhero was a living example of what Brother Martin said earlier. His slogan was, "You have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable." And you know, Clifford Harris, T.I. went through a lot of uncomfortableness in his life. He actually went to prison and endured that travesty. But look at him now. So he was uncomfortable for a while to be comfortable, to be a great leader as he is today. So I tilt my hat off to you as well. Great job.
And Brother BJ, how did you find out about T.I.? Because I thought he would be JB. I mean, JB.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, he's on
But he a
BJ
little
thing.
too
That's
young
why.
for T.I.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find someone.
Hold up,
I was just trying to find someone to do it on.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Good job, JB.
Okay. All right. Good job again, JB. Great presentation. All right. We're going to do our last two. We're going to try to get Jamari back in. Jamari, we're going to bring you back in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm in now, but I had to turn off my other computer because the other one was lagging a lot. It says something with the high speed.
No problem.
One second. All right, everything straight?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we can see it.
All right. So I did the Black History Heroes presentation. I'm Gold Zone Jamari Erving. The Black hero I chose was J. Cole. I chose this person because he's one of the few artists that's needed behind his music. He uplifts people, it's impactful. He's also one of the few artists that I listen to and speaks for the benefit of his community. He also grew up in a community that I go to a lot. If you look at Fayetteville, his music really uplifts me and inspires me to be a better person. J. Cole has contributed to the earth by his voice. J. Cole was so impactful that they came up with the J. Cole effect, meaning the underdog and the voice of many. J. Cole truly has the people's or Black community's best interest in mind. He also donated to many charities. He went on to start Dreamville Records with the artists that had the same ideals in mind. One thing J. Cole has done, like I said previously, made donations to communications and charities. J. Cole also uses his voice to raise awareness of police brutality and mistreatment of African Americans. He's a positive role model in his community. He bought the home he grew up in and rented out to struggling families, single mothers. He took the time also to march during the Black Lives Matter protests. Some facts about J. Cole. One, he played basketball in high school and got an academic scholarship to attend university and pursued his rap career while he was there. And as on the top one says, he made one with Jay-Z, made songs with Jay-Z on his album. The superhero I can relate him to is Cyborg, and I chose a superhero because he's an African American. He is strong physically and mentally, just like J. Cole. Cyborg and J. Cole relate to each other because J. Cole gives back to those around him and his community and inspires them to become better people. And Cyborg does the same. He fights for his city and helps out the community when he can. And he will also rap from time to time as well. They both have community and we need to protect, and they're both relatable role models. And in this activity, I learned more in depth about the accomplishments and what J. Cole does for African Americans. And it's like he is a superhero. And this shows that you don't have to have a mask and a cape to be a hero. And that's it. And I had a video.
Good job, Jamari. I really like the oh, you got a video. Let me wait. You said you had a video, right?
Yeah, I can play it. I'll play a little bit of it.
Can you turn the volume up, Jamari? I'm the only one that can hear it.
I just chose this video because I felt like it represented a lot what goes on to this day. It shows the racism and the mistreatment of African Americans in our society now. You know, it's one of the few songs that also J. Cole had made that inspired me.
Awesome. Open comments, questions? Anyone? J. Cole.
That's deep, brother. That's deep.
I love your PowerPoint presentation, the transition on your slides. Great work, Brother Jamar.
Brother Jamari, I'm glad that you picked J. Cole. For one, he went through a metamorphosis at the beginning of his career. For one, he started like with rocking gold chains and different stuff like that, to now not being so much in the limelight, but he's being credited for his work. So I'm glad that you picked J. Cole, because his work is tremendously like outstanding. So
any other comments, questions for Jamari? Awesome. All right, so we're coming up on our last presenter. Kevin, can you type in, if you since your mute button is still on, what is happening with your mute button? And we can get Brother BJ or Brother Malcolm, whoever can help him to navigate through this challenge that he's experiencing right now. What I'm going to do, Kevin, I'm going to call you. Let's do it that way. Just saying it's fell into, okay, all right. I'm gonna call you. Give me your number real quick. It's in the system. So just give me your number really quickly. Can you type your number in there? Because it's in my files. I got to go through all this to pick it up. While he's doing that, any other questions you guys have? Comments, feedback on all of the presenters from today while he's sending that number.
I just want to give a applaud out to all the presenters thus far. You guys have done a wonderful job. It's a beautiful experience to see you guys reach beyond your boundaries and not talk about people that we've often heard about, but people we actually know. And you recognize their strengths and see the strengths in them that you see in yourselves. So great job. Kudos to each one of you. Each presentation was unique and great in its own way. So we appreciate all that.
All right, can you guys hear Kevin? No. Speak a little louder, Kevin.
I heard something. I can hear him a little bit.
Okay, it's hard to hear you. What challenge are you facing again? You said it's telling you failing to detect the mic. Have you guys seen that before, Brother Malcolm or BJ?
I know I just heard him say,
Connected.
So that was clear. They said failure to what?
To detect the mic.
I guess the question is, does his laptop have a microphone?
Your laptop have a microphone? I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm calling you, pick up, please. Oh, you gotta speak a little louder, sir. All right, a little louder. Can y'all hear him?
Tell him say something else.
Say something else, brother.
Tell him get closer to his phone.
Get closer to your phone.
Say something else. Keep talking so we can see. No. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, I was gonna try to do your presentation. Still do your presentation, but talk to the mic. Anybody have any recommendations? If not, we'll have you to record it and share it with us later. Any other recommendations on how you can share?
Does he have earplugs?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right,
tough.
so we'll have you share it a little bit later. Okay. All right. Let me start the recording.